Well, hello, everybody. How's it going? It is Eric, and we are in the spotlight. It is Saturday. That's right, guys. Saturday. We're already zipping through February. It is the 6th, and here we go. Our first in the spotlight of the month. We're going to have a great month, and obviously, this is going to be a good start here. Once again, just want to say hello to everybody. If you're watching on the rewind, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. If you have a chance, hit the like button. If you have not subscribed, please do that. It doesn't cost you anything. So let's just go ahead real quick, and we want to say hello to people in the chat. So Ace, can you do me a favor, please, Ace? Can you give me a look-see, Ace? Kind of check and make sure everything's okay. All right, Ace, give it a look. Give it a look. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so what do we got here? Andrew Weeble, how's it going? Thank you so much. Roo Crew, happy 500. Today they celebrated their 500. Congrats again. The Roo Crew is awesome over there. So make sure you guys get a chance to check them out. And then we have just going through here again. Hello. We got Flipcake. We got just K&L. What's up, Chris? How are you? So welcome, guys. Now there's going to be some links in our description with some people, some channels. And if you guys go to those links and you hashtag, I believe it was Flipcake, we're going to be doing some giveaways, and you got to be in the chat. You got to be active. You got to be here. If you're not, you don't get a chance to win. So Flipcake does amazing stuff. And you're saying Flipcake. Okay. So let me explain this to you guys. In the spotlight, we are going to welcome, okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to welcome the man. He is so flippin' talented. And they say that you can't have your cake and eat it too. But Ezra has been doing just that, as he is setting the social media on fire with his designs. So I get an opportunity to sit down with the man himself. So let's kick this show off, guys. Let's get it going. So we got to cue that intro, and we'll be ready to go. So right away, guys. All right. Once again, Andrew, appreciate it. You guys being here. So let's bring in the man himself. Are you guys ready? Let's straight from the galaxy himself, Ezra. What's going on? How are you, bud?
I'm good.
I really appreciate you being here, taking the time. When I reached out to you, I was just amazed at how much talent that you've been showcasing. And I was like, God, this is great. This is awesome. And I was like, I got to get him on. I got to find out like what's going on with Ezra. I see you all the time in the chats. Got an opportunity to meet you. Great guy. And if anybody hasn't had a chance, make sure you say hi in the chat. Ezra's awesome. He's always supportive. So how's your weekend going, bud?
Doing good. I want to say hi to everybody, the Sassy, the Cisco, K&L, the Roo Crew, everybody for stopping down, and Andrew. I appreciate everybody coming into the show. Weekend's going great, though. It's
okay.
Really good.
So how's this year been going for you? I mean, I know, like I said, we're ready to get 2020, in the dust and move on to 2021. But now part of 2020 has not been that bad for you because it provided some opportunity. And that's kind of why we're here today. So tell us a little bit about, yourself. Walk us down. I want to be in the shoes of Ezra. Kind of give us a little story here.
Like of how it all started and where I'm at? Well, when COVID had started, I got laid off. And I was 3D printing at the time. And I started with little trinkets and little doohickeys. And then I taught myself how to do the night lights. And then I think it was mid-October, a little bit before October, I got my laser. And then I'm able to do so much more. I can do anything with the laser except cut through metal. Hey, Humpty. But yeah, and it started off with a Do I have one over here? I can show you. Little things like flower pots I was doing. That's a Charmander holding a Pokeball that I would do. Little things for the wife for her succulents. And then it started moving up to making face masks, samurai mask, and other masks for people like cosplay. And then once I got the laser, it started with Christmas time. So I was doing a lot of Christmas ornaments.
So
And
what is
then,
that what is that cosplay for?
like Mortal Kombat, samurais, and then this mask right here is actually from a Sword Art Online.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Gonna make sure. So Andrew Weeble needs to have some links to his Instagram. I just want to make sure everybody that's in the chat. I want to see if I have some moderators in there. So let's see here. All right.
Yeah, boy. I love Cisco's name, man. I love that guy.
Yeah, he wanted a big yeah boy from you, so I'd like to give him your best yeah boy. You know what I mean?
Well, I know he says it a little different than everybody else because I've heard him say it.
I know. I try to be like yeah boy, yeah boy,
yeah boy,
yeah boy. Yeah, I actually Cisco, I got your stickers today in the mail, and I actually did a video on them as well. So. But Christina Payne's here. Also make amazing. Appreciate it. So guys, we have an opportunity. So Ezra has some amazing stuff. Okay. He does some talented stuff. So let me give you an idea, rundown here of some things that he does. Okay. And this is just, I want you guys to keep in mind. Okay. This is stuff that he can do, at your request. You can buy stuff. He will go and do stuff like ornaments. Now look at this. Look at this lamp. This is awesome right here. Once again, you got Flip Cake Designs. So one of the things that he does, look at that. You got Stitch Nightlight. So you got the Stitch Nightlight right there. That is awesome. You got Sam. And then, like you said, you do have, your ornaments. So that is amazing. So like I said, I mean, everybody loves cake, right? I mean, you got to love cake, right? I mean, it's just one of those things, definitely. So where did it come from? Flip Cake Designs. Like, I mean, where'd you get the name?
Me and my wife have always played video games together. And her name is Gooey Love Nuts.
Gooey Love Nuts.
Yes, in video games.
Nice.
And I was like, I really got to come up with something comical compared to hers in my games. So it's always been Flip Cake McStuffin. But I couldn't add the McStuffin onto anything else. It's just hilarious. Flip Cake McStuffin. And so whenever we started outsourcing more material, I asked her, I said, what are we going to call this? Like, what should I call this, babe? And she goes, call it Flip Cake. Use your name, Flip Cake Designs. Like, that is legit sounding. All right, let's run with it. And it's stuck ever since.
And it does. Like, I love how it rings. It's Flip Cake Designs. So, Humpty, I did do a video this morning, and I just actually posted it. But yes, Humpty, I appreciate it. Your stickers came today. So Humpty's asking. Humpty is a Patreon, so the channel. So appreciate that. And then also, like I said, you got Cisco. Yeah, boy. So very, very cool. So you decide you got Flip Cake Designs, and I know you have a Facebook and you're on Instagram. Now, you really don't do a lot on the video side of things, but you're a really big supporter. And it's awesome seeing in the chats and everything like that. So what do you enjoy making? Like, I mean, what is, you do so much. So kind of walk us through what you're capable of doing, because I've seen so many different things. You got night lights. Like,
I really enjoy doing the night lights. And it boils down to I do them. I enjoy doing stuff cheap for people. I love Mark. He cracked me up with that one, the Nerd Bar, and just I really enjoy trying to keep everything as low cost as possible because I enjoy doing the artwork and keeping people happy and keeping people satisfied. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, if $10 for a nightlight, that's not bad, you know. And like the LED lights and everything else I do, it's pretty much just
Okay.
buying the material.
Now you came into the fold. Now with Funko, we decided to come up with sodas, soda cans, and it's amazing because you get the can and you get the bag and everything like that. But it's like, okay, do you want to put this soda back in the can? I mean, if it's a chase, do you want to like what do you do with them, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, I know some people are big on sodas, some people are not. But you decided to roll with it and come up with something ingenious with the sodas.
Yeah.
What'd you do there?
I'll dig them out for you and I'll show you. I have a box. I have boxes of them. To do, it's gonna be really hard to see because they're clear. They are clear. Let me see if I have my camera. And it's just a peg that allows you to hold the pog on it. Let me grab a Pennywise over here. That allows you to hold Penny, like if you want to display him. And then let me see if I can set it down. There you go. And like even if you have like a large figure, it'll stand up a large figure. If you want to go bigger, and you're stacking up different stuff and you have your bigger stuff, you can go bigger. And then I finished up a prototype that I've been working on since I was a whole debauchery. And I love everybody and I don't want to say nothing bad. But people that have like baseball shelves, like if you're displaying on a baseball shelf, you know what I mean? Like little thin, you can't put your figure on top, your pog won't be able to stand on it. Soda stacks, you're able to put your pog down low, or if you're the person who stacks cans, you're able to stack your can with your pog displayed, and it locks in each can.
Okay.
And that's something different, something new.
I mean, like I said, just being able to see that, like I coming up with that idea, like it's so creative and just way to take that spin on it and say, you know what? I mean, because we do have a lot of collectibles and we are buying stuff, and to be able to stack things and showcase it, does become that challenge. And you have found a way to, take care of that challenge with the sodas. So that's amazing right there. Once again, just want to say hi to some of the people like Destination Stone. Hello, how are you guys? Christina Payne. I also wanted to let you guys know that we we have some giveaways today, guys. And so Ezra is going to give you guys an opportunity to win some things. But you got to be active in the chat. You got to be here. And you're going to have to support the links that are provided in the description. So if we can have some moderators, if you want to drop some links, that's fine. You can do it. But basically, all those channels that are linked up, if you go over to those channels and subscribe, if you haven't already, that's fine. And then you drop the hashtag Flipcake, you're going to be put into an opportunity to win some stuff. And there's going to be more than one winner. Okay. We have a lot of stuff to give away, guys. So everybody's going to have opportunities, but you got to be present. You got to be available. You got to be here to support Flipcake, the stream. So, but it's up to you guys. So there's a list of channels in the description, and you go to those, leave hashtag Flipcake, and then we're going to go ahead and pull winners in a little bit. We also have a Star Wars trivia to do, a Star Wars trivia, and also have a little treat for Flipcake that I made, that I created, that I wanted to show him. So we're going to be doing that. All right. So make sure that you guys are on that if you want to have an opportunity to win. And what are we talking about winning here today, Flipcake?
I got some nightlights I want to give out, and they can send any image. If it's a family portrait, I have a personal rule that I will never post someone's family portrait. It's just, out of respect to somebody, because I get people that family members have passed, and I don't want to disrespect them. Funko Bunker was kind enough to share his family portrait that I did for him, and it kind of let other people know that I was able to do family portraits, which was awesome, because I don't ever advertise them because I don't post them. And but like any picture I can do on a nightlight, it's any picture. I mean, in color, I got it to a T on how to do it. And then we have some keychains. They send me like a personal logo, and I can knock them out. Like, I know Jason looks a little rough. And then what else do we say that I was doing? Some keychains, some nightlights, and then for you, I picked you up.
Oh wow, look at that, guys. That is
Godzilla, and I messed up, and I forgot you were in our group chat when I said I got him. I intentionally got him as a gift for you at an auction, and then you said, "Oh man, you better give me Godzilla," and I was like, "Oh crud, I forgot you were in there."
Definitely that is awesome. That's so cool. I
got another gift box I'm gonna give you, but the rest is gonna be surprises.
Got it. Definitely love that. So guys, as you can see, like I said, we just want to have a little bit of fun today. Now, one of the things, Ezra, I think, guys, I think he should be up for Time Magazine. I really do. I think that, he's doing some amazing things. So I think we need to get that out there. I've already actually started the process. Ezra, I think the man, the myth, the genius by design, Flipcake Designs, right there, Time Magazine. What do you think about that, Ezra?
Love it.
So definitely, would love to see that. But guys, I have a little surprise for Ezra, and you guys will enjoy it as well. It's a couple of minutes here. I really want you to take the time to enjoy it. So I'm going to pull this up, and let's see if I can do that. Now, Ezra, why don't you tell us why I'm pulling that up? Okay. Why don't you tell us some things that you can't do in the sense of how the process works for, let's say, the night lights right now. Okay. Let's say the night lights.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and walk us through a little bit of the process.
The process of the night lights is I take the image, I run it through a program that I got where I have designed to lock into the nightlight, loads the image up, and then I have to go through and configure the color just a smidgen, and then it'll save the file and then save the color file. It'll 3D print. It takes anywhere from 4 to 5 hours of print time on the 3D printer to do in nightlights for people. And then I print off, when it's done, I print off of the computer paper the color and attach it to the back, adhere it to the back, I guess is the word you'd look for. And then get it packed up as best as I can. And I usually try about 80% of the time, if I'm not slammed, to always throw something in free for people, because little surprises are always fun. So I think that's about the whole process of the night lights.
Okay. So obviously that's one of the things that he has, guys. He's got his night lights. Now, as you can see with these right here, I mean, just a variety of night lights. I mean, it's just amazing.
Well, remember the LED lights? Like,
yeah, well, I mean, like the night, but that's what I was saying, like getting into this part of it now. So you got the LED lights. Now what goes on with that? Like
with that, going from 3D rendering down to a 2D flat plane, when they're going on something like this, you want more of a lined art image, coloring book, have you, something in that nature, and it'll glow a whole lot better. But I can do, like, if you were to send me a family portrait, I guess you would say, I can edit it, but you'll see it really good till you turn the light on. And when the light comes on, it just kills the image. And but that's is a whole learning curve Well, mind you, going from 3D printer to that, but the 3D printer was the biggest headache I've ever had in my life, was trying to learn how to run that thing. And then the laser, since it's only 2D, you make your lines of everything. You have your cut lines, your etch lines, and then you can score your score lines. So it was a whole lot easier learning from going from 3D to this, and already had the knowledge of the basics of the gist of how to do images, to where I'm like, okay, I can do this. And then like the Nerd Bars picture frame I made him. I don't know if you have that one.
Yeah, or the picture frame. I just have that nightlight.
Well, I did one for him that had Bender and Homer cheers on a beer.
Oh, okay.
And then I can do images on wood, and when you do them on wood, it's a whole different ball game than doing them on acrylic. My lighting is a little off, I know.
We'll go ahead and here, let me pull that one more time.
And then it's like, see, like Charizard here.
Oh yeah.
And then going from that to a metal is a different process as well.
Nice.
But it's just learning the different. It's a trial and error, remind you, like with myself, from teaching myself. And it's been a really fun thing.
So you must go. I mean, you must take some classes at the college or something, right? I mean,
No.
You don't take night classes. You don't. I mean, is this now to be able to come on? You got to be able to have. You got to be artistic, right? I mean, so
I don't ever consider myself an artist. I never did, and everyone's like, "Dude, you're a badass artist," and I'm like, "I'm just doing what you ask. I'm doing the job that you asked me to do." Well, so like whenever someone actually says use your imagination, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go wild with this. And
yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. You do some amazing stuff. You would think that you had been going to college, that you've been like, I mean, but you've taken this on and you've taken it on in your own way, and it's been taken off. And like, where did you decide, like, you know what, I can do this. This is fun. Like, I'm going to make a profit out of it. I'm going to give an opportunity to make people smile. I mean, you're doing a lot of different things, and and that's what's awesome about that. So, let's see here. Check all the great channels, comments, Destination Stone. So if you guys, if you do have any questions for Ezra, I'll be more than happy to do that. Now the video that I'm trying to pull up to is YouTube is still processing the video. Of course, it figures when they upload something and they upload it fast, when it's not a big deal, but when you want it, then all of a sudden it's like, you can't hear anything from YouTube, right? They're taking their time. So King Bob, Ezra, if he gets to 200, he's going to shave his beard. So what do you think about that?
I had a big old beard. I miss it.
You miss it?
Yes, and I only shave my beard to mess with my kids. Because they've only known Dad with a beard.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen my face in over 5 years.
Oh.
My own face. So just out of one night, I go in the bathroom and I'm trimming up, and I took the guard off the clipper and I shaved it all off, and they were asleep, and I walked out and my wife flipped out. And I said, "Hey, go get the kids. They're asleep." She goes, "What do you mean?" I go, "I'm going to lay in bed, have them wake me up. I'm going to put the blanket over." So she had my oldest one, who was 2, wake me up. And she ran out of the room like it was the end of the world, and they didn't know who I was. The baby wouldn't even let me hold her. It was the worst idea I thought I ever had as a practical joke.
Oh man. What has that been like? Okay, as far as walk me through, your family. Like I want to know, okay, so you're a father.
Yeah.
And you have you said you're 2-year-old, 2 girls, and your oldest is
2, getting ready to turn 3 on May 22nd.
My son's May 21st. So you've just kind of started, your family and things like that. And so you're taking that on as well and juggling, this and the family life and everything like that. So I assume, your wife is hands-on, 100% supportive. Does she spin some ideas in your direction as well?
Yes. She tries to. She's like, even with this, whenever we were designing the stacks and I was doing the soda stacks these last few nights, she was doing me little drawings and say, do it this way. Like, if you did it this way, then we can do it this way. And then I had someone else who, when I was working on it, I was talking to about it. One other person was like, Ezra, extend out that middle circle just a little bit and it'll lock in place. So I'm always game for helping. You know, I can help anybody, and I appreciate the help from other people. And whenever I started collecting sodas last year, and I had my collection, and you have that wall of sodas up there, and you have your soda, your figure, and that all of them out, and I got the laser, and I go, I am gonna figure a way to lock this into place. And I had them displayed like that last year. Didn't think of selling them, you know. And then it just sparked up once people started hearing about it, and I was like, I got them already.
Nice. Well, people that are coming in, I want you guys to understand we've dropped some links, okay? And some of these people that are in the links, we'd love for you guys to go over, subscribe, say hello, say a few things, leave a really good comment, and then put hashtag Flipcake. You're going to have an opportunity to win some stuff from Flipcake, and he will do what you want. You know, you can check with him. It can be anything in regards, but you're going to have an opportunity to win. And we're not just getting one person. There's going to be a lot of people. So just to give you an idea, so Flipcake does stuff like this. Okay. He makes a lot of designs. He can make some ornaments with the dogs. He can go and do night lights. Now, like I said, there you go. Got to have that in the house, right? That's an argument right there. But definitely, like I said, he's very talented with what he has. He also does dog tags. So he does a lot of things in general. So we're going to give people an opportunity to win today. And but you got to be active in the chat. You got to be supportive. You got to be able to go to those channels, drop, a comment, and hashtag Flipcake. And, because like I said, this is a golden opportunity here that Ezra has taken the time to gift some things to you guys. And obviously he wants to show his hard work. And like I said, he is also, with sodas. Now, like I said, that's what's amazing with the soda. Just coming up with this idea in general. So if you do get a chase, you can display it, or if you just want a whole row of sodas, and kind of going from there. So definitely, like I said, you guys coming in, and appreciate you guys doing that and supporting, as Christina Payne always says, spreading the love, right? Spreading the love. So I'm waiting on a video to process, and hopefully at some point it will, because I really want you to be able to see it. That I took the time for. But we also have a quiz, guys, on that'll be on Star Wars for you guys to do as well. And like I said, whoever's winning the quiz is going to get an automatic entry. In fact, we'll take the top 2 of the quiz. We'll get automatic entry. And kind of go from there. So Ezra, kind of like I said, you kind of stay in the shadows, but people know you.
Yeah.
And you seem to enjoy that. You seem to like that. Just being active in the chats and stuff like that. Now, a lot of people will probably say, "Dude, you should do a channel, and showcase stuff." But you're not biting. So the hook is in the water, but you're not biting, right?
It may be a thing in the near future. I can say, like, doing time lapses of the lights, like I posted on my Instagram wall, but doing a collaboration with that. And then I open as many boxes as y'all do in the YouTube videos on mystery boxes and stuff. So I might do a combined of my arts and crafts and mystery boxes. I've been talking to the wife about it.
Mm-hmm.
And she's all game for it, because we obviously are nerds. Everybody's a nerd. So we can combine the art side with the nerd side and see what happens.
Well, so what are your next steps? I mean, you're obviously doing really well with this, and you're taking hey, Mad Dog, how are you? Let's see here. Ezra, are you giving those neon lights for the hashtag?
For the hashtags, it'll be the 3D printed night lights.
So 3D printed night lights, guys. And then we have some dog tags.
The keychains.
and the keychains. But definitely some great stuff. You have an opportunity to get something that you'd like if you have an idea. Hey Ryan, how are you? So any like future collaborations? I mean, I'm sure like business ideas are going through your head a little bit. Have you thought about like any business propositions or future collaborations on the horizon?
I've tried to reach out to actual artists like that I would consider artists that do the figures and do artwork. Let me see. I have this guy. Where is he at? My Cornelius here. The guy who did him is a phenomenal artist, Alex Purdy. I think that's how you say his last name. I've tried to reach out to him to see if I can take his use his art on either a nightlight or an LED light. Like do a collaboration with something like that.
Now, have you thought about reaching out to Funko? And I know, like I said, obviously you have Freddie Funko, and a lot of times if you did put something on a design with Freddie Funko, they might come after you, and like you had said. But on the other flip side of it, I mean, maybe that might be also something that they may be willing to work with as well.
Yeah, like this isn't my personal stash, but like my little Freddie.
Nice.
And then I also, let's see, I have some more in my drawer of wonders here. I did a frosted look of Freddie Funko. It's really hard to see that, but it looks really good on the Christmas tree with the light on. So there's stuff I do for myself, but I don't post it because of like commercializing reasons.
Now, is there okay? So still, like I said, you have like, for example, you have Bart Simpson,
Yeah.
You the Joker and things like that. So, I mean, obviously you can do stuff for individual type people, but now is this something that you can go and take to, like, let's say a table, show at a con or something, and say, hey, look, these are my designs and this is what I do. Are you possibly able to do that?
Maybe. And I was looking forward to like, because I can do a lot of stuff. I was looking forward to going to like the farmers market whenever the summer starts getting warmer, but COVID is, this is ridiculous to try to set up something like that. So it's a lot easier to do online.
Okay. Well, we do have somebody, they say that they're your biggest fan. They're saying hi to you.
Hi, Groovy Love Nuts. She's on lunch break.
But definitely, like I said, Ezra, when you come in here and you're creative, and this is just like, this is what like 2020 has been able to do for a lot of us. We've been able to meet some great people, some genuine people, some friendships have been built. Just being able to, it's like when you go to watch a YouTube video, it's like you're going to their house.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like you're spending time. That's the way I feel sometimes. So when I'm watching some videos, I feel like I'm hanging out with that person, and they personify that through their videos.
Yeah.
You seem to do that through your talents. And that's what's awesome about that, because it seems you take a lot of care, a lot of consideration into who's getting what, where things are going. Now, the supply and demand, I mean, I'd imagine that it's really bumping up. I mean, how do you manage that? Like being the dad at home, the husband, and then you're doing this. It's got to be, I mean, you get sleepless nights?
Sometimes. Absolutely. But with like the 3D printer, it's got a fail safe on it. So if something was to go wrong, it would turn off. Hopefully it works the way it should. With the laser, I got to keep an eye on it.
So if somebody wanted to kind of take this venture themselves, if they were like, I have some ideas, and and then they've been thinking about a 3D printer. I mean, is it difficult starting out? I mean, did it take you a while? Was there a little bit of fumbles before you crossed the finish line?
Oh, I was so frustrated when I first got it. I'm not gonna lie and beat around the bush. My wife, she got to hear me do some cussing like I was working on a car with that thing. And I told her, I just want to take it outside and shoot it. Can I just she's like, no, you stick with it. You can do it. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. And she's always been a really big support. And when you get a 3D printer, 90% of the time, unless you get a really expensive one, it's all parts and pieces, nuts and bolts when you get it. And if
Okay.
you have one bolt that's not, or nut that's not tightened just right, it's not going to level the bed. And it can be a complete disaster and nightmare. And that was the issue I was having at first. And then learning to write the files and stuff was kind of interesting. I want to say hi to everybody. I keep hopping in. I keep looking at my screen. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. You know, right after this, we'll go say hi to the chat. You know,
Yeah.
that's fine. But you know, this is like with this type of stream here, like I said, it's a different type of interview. It's a different type of process. We're here to hang out and have fun, showcase a little bit. We're giving some stuff away, guys. You know, it's about family hanging out on a Saturday. So, you know, let's take the time. You know, because like I said, you're usually in the chat. And you know, so now you get a chance to be on the screen and be here. So you know, I would love for people to kind of, you know, obviously get to know you a little bit. So you know, go ahead and, you know, take the time and say hi to some people.
Like Crazy Cobra, Andrew Weevil. Let's see who else is in here. Gooey Love Nuts. She's been my biggest supporter of all times. I don't want to lie. That's fine. That's my wife. Eric Fry. Yeah, boy. I can't. You can't ever say that enough. Especially whenever you're watching them, even at home behind the screen, watching y'all. I even, you know, we get a kick out of his name.
Yeah.
Where it's like on auto type. Christina Payne's really cool. People. The Rue Crew. You know, I support everybody. I'm grateful for everybody. Hey, Ginger Pops. I'm sorry, Scott. I'm sorry. It's not Ginger. It's Scott. I do apologize. Crazy Cobra, you're very welcome for that gift. Thank you, Crazy. I want to tell Crazy Cobra he had one on a live, and he goes, "I don't own any sodas," and I said, "DM me. I'll make you a mystery box." For his generosity of popping it forward, as you would say, to someone else. So I mailed him off a mystery box.
Oh, that's really cool. You know, Smitty did that to early in the year too. We were at a giveaway type thing, and a lot of people were winning stuff, and I didn't happen to win, but I was giving some stuff away, and he reached out to me again, and he's all like, I want to be able to send you and your boys something, and that's what this community is amazing, because nobody has to do anything, but they want to do it, and they do it. You know, like I've sent some stuff myself. You know, and just being able to reach out. It's like I said, the friendships that accrue, you know, is what's amazing. You know, it's that bond. Now, you know, you being a fan of all different things. Now I know you showed me the Mando. So you are a Star Wars fan.
Yes.
And I know that we had, you know, this is really cool. I love this part of this right here.
I can't say who it's for because it's a birthday present that they haven't given out yet.
Oh, okay.
But it's a viewer. It's a viewer.
Nice. Well, I mean, one of the in regards, there's so many things that you do have, you know, on your stuff, and like I said, you know, Flip Cakes Design. Now, what's really cool? Where'd that come with that glasses and the
with that logo? Okay, now get this. One of my huge supporters on Facebook. He always shares everything. He's gotten me so much help along the way. And me and him have become really good friends. He's like, hey, I know a guy that made some stickers for you, some logos for you, because of all the stuff that you've done. I want to say thank you. So he helped me with those. And I was like, oh, man, that's really appreciative. I will use them. So I have actually used them to make my stickers.
Very nice.
And it was really nice of him, you know, to do that for me. And he's real big into wrestling, so a lot of the people that he brings to me are wrestling fans.
Well, we have JLH is in the house, and he's a huge wrestling fan. He's really big on impersonations, Macho Man and Hogan. He's really good with that. He has a great channel, him and Allison, and you know, so there's a lot of people in this stream, you know, to obviously check out. So let me go ahead. I wanted to do this for you.
Did it load up?
It did load up, and so I guess I have to do it by share screen. And I'm still learning this new deal with
It's like a bunch of stuff updated today. I was playing Call of Duty, and that even updated real crazy.
Okay, so let's do this. So I'm going to pull this up for you. Now, this is something I just took a little bit of time to create, guys. So I hope you in the chat appreciate it as well. Because I know Ezra is a Star Wars fan. So I had a little bit of fun with this. And let's go ahead and start. Help me, Ezra. You're my only hope.
I think it's time we had a serious talk. Let's get started.
Commander Carey, we need the one they call BOP now. We need Jedi BOP.
You have failed me for the last time.
I love it.
So I just took the means to put that together, and like I said, I knew that you were a Star Wars man. I couldn't resist, and obviously Star Wars is in my lore as well. So definitely, like I said, just having a little bit of fun, and that's one of the things when you do get to do these streams or you do videos or whatever the case, you can try to be creative. Now I can't be creative with a 3D printer, but I can still figure out ways to render and do things with videos the best I can. So
that's awesome.
But what has, like, when you look at some of the stuff in the past, now growing up, give us an idea about you growing up, like your fandoms, what has shaped Ezra?
I can say I still have my Master Splinter from when I was a baby.
Huh?
From 1987.
Wow. Okay, so you like the Turtles?
Yeah. Growing up as a kid, I remember getting the original Michael Keaton Batmobile, the only Batman that matters, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I got the original Batmobile. I had the Ninja Turtle van that shot the pizza disc. What else was I into? Spider-Man, the original. The good times, the Marvel, X-Men, and just growing up into that. Then was it like 98? I want to say 5th grade. Pokemon came out. And I was like, oh, I'm never going to get into that. I'm never going to get into Pokemon. And then after a couple months, I was like, in Pokemon, winning tournaments, playing the card games, and I've been opening them since. And, Star Wars along the way. I remember being a kid and Taco Bell having the Star Wars toys, and just been a life journey of being a nerd, I guess. Always going to the comic book stores and the tabletop game days. And
So with the comic books, you like comic books and stuff. And now is there a certain comic book out there that kind of like, because when you make these little designs, you could take comic book covers, right? And you can make something from a comic book cover, in the sense of, have you done anything, like that?
no, I want to, but I've been busy with acrylic work, and doing something like that on acrylic would be a little tough to do. But my favorite is Spawn.
Okay.
I love Spawn. And then I was into reading Deadpool Spider-Man until we moved up here. And it's kind of different. And then I saw, I wanted to answer K&L's questions. He had asked, how did me and BOP become friends? Because, BOP is huge. Like, everybody's like, oh my God, BOP. And he had asked it a little while back. And I noticed that. Whenever we moved up here, we stayed with her parents for a little while we were over there. 3 years ago, I think it was, I was watching him do his unboxing when he first started. And then when we got our own place, I was still watching him, and I was like, okay, I'm going to get him on my phone. I can comment and everything. And then won a giveaway. And then he messaged me after the giveaway, and he goes, you realize I can throw this twice and hit you with it? And I said, oh, really? You're that close? He's like, yes, I'm really, really close to you, like ridiculously close. So this is about the NYCC time, a little bit before. He goes, okay, I'm taking you on a hunt. We're going to go on this day. We're going to go hunt. And I said, all right, that's fine, man. Let's meet up, dude. So we met up and went on our hunt. And, he's a solid, nice guy. If you think of someone behind the camera, and you're like, they're not like this in real life. BOP is genuinely an honest, nice person.
Well, what's funny about that? So earlier in the year, last year, I did a sports type show, a sports pop talk show. And, we had some people on there and stuff like that. And, it's just sometimes you start streams and you figure out if they're going to go anywhere and this and that, but we had a lot of fun with it. And Adam was actually one that came on our show as a guest. And because, he's a big sports guy. And he ended up staying on for like 3 hours. And I was just like, I was nervous at first because I didn't have a lot of interaction with him. And, but I mean, he was just, like you said, so genuine, easy to talk to, when we were talking sports. And like I said, it was 3 hours. And I was just like, and he sat there. I remember he told me, look, if I didn't want to be on here, I would have been blunt and said, look, I got to go, and he hung out, and that stuck with me, because, it did take time to reach out to him and get him on the show. And then he was somebody in the community that, he looked up to, and had a lot of fun with that. And ever since, I've been able to have, a relationship with Adam and Carrie, and, they're great people and great for the community, and they do so many things to give back. And it's good to see that, it really is.
With them, they used to, and they still do it sometimes whenever they bring guests on, and they used to do it like weekly. That's how I found John Slapshots. That's how I found a lot of other channels. And when John got on there, I think he was on the road to 500 at the time, and I subbed to him. And I have always loved John's material that he does. It's always great. And then, like when we were on the hunt together for NYCC, he asked me, he goes, hey, do you know the Nerd Bar? And I go, no. I don't want to say I do, like off the top of my head. He goes, check him out, man. You're going to love him. And that's someone that I can't watch without my wife, or she'll kick my butt because he's just so hilarious.
Well, and that's the thing. That's why, like, I had to throw Nerd Bar in there, because he does so many things that you're just like, okay, you think, okay, do I want to copy some of it, or do I want to try to do something like that, because you have a sense of humor? But then it's like, okay, he has the market on that, in that sense. And you like, I could try to steal some of it, but at the same time, you really have to come up on your own, because he does have it really, really well. You know what I mean? But so some people are coming in the chat, Ezra, and we want to say hi to him once again. And so, guys, what we're doing is Ezra has some things to give away. He's going to give away some. Go ahead, Ezra.
some night lights and some the 3D printed night lights, and then some keychains I have to give out. And then towards the end of the show, there might be a bigger prize that we might discuss.
But in order to do that, guys, you got to be active in the chat. You're going to have to be here. And we have some links. We have some channels that are linked up. And so you have to go over to those channels, subscribe, drop the hash mark, Flipcake, and then we're going to pull some winners from there. So definitely, guys, you want to make sure that you do that. And so, Ezra, what about, I see some ghosts back there. You know, can you kind of tell us some of your other fandoms, other interest? We just want to know more about you, Ezra, because this is an opportunity to have you on the screen.
Tiny Ghost. We started getting into Tiny Ghost, and man, they're really cool. They're not as expensive as like Chomps and everything else. They're real fun to collect. They're real inexpensive, and that's always fun. And then let's see what else I have back here. Like Cordelius, I love art designer toys. I've been getting into them more this year, and I have this custom Funko that sits here. I'm trying my hardest not to wobble them off. But the guy that did this, I mean, it is phenomenal. And it looks kind of different on camera than in person. And that's from Hot D's. Freaking love that.
Yeah, so show me the ghost, she says. Gooey
The ghost. We have ghosts. Ghosts. We got the new 3 set. That's what these are. The new 3 set Ghost Ninjas. And just, I love them. They're adorable. And it started with Jaws. My wife has this fascination with sharks.
Oh, nice.
I'm probably going to put her on blast here. But ever since I met her, she said that's the way she wants to die, is put a bunch of stakes on her and jump in the ocean with let the sharks eat her. And I was like, okay.
Wow. Well, so we do have some new people that came in, and like I said, we're going to get into giving some stuff away. We also have a trivia, guys. It's a Star Wars trivia, and if you don't know, like I said, you know, if you do win the Star Wars trivia, you come in first and second, you're going to have an opportunity to get something from Ezra as well. But the links are going to be the other ways to get some stuff. But some people are coming in, Ezra. I am going to take one more time to do this. So.
You see her in the chat, throw me under the bus, why don't you?
Yeah, they like that, don't they? All right.
Well, it's my wife.
All right. So one more time, Ezra, because I did work on it. And
Dude, that is a really awesome job.
And I want, if anybody new is coming in the chat, I want you guys to see. Help me, Ezra. You're my only hope.
I think it's time we had a serious talk. Let's get started.
We need the one they call BOP now. We need Jedi BOP.
You have failed me for the last time.
All right. So there we go. Like I said, I had a lot of fun with that. I really did. So guys, what you want to make sure that you guys do is the links. I want to make sure if everybody's had time to go to the links. These are channels. If you're subscribed, that's fine. If you're not, please subscribe, show some love, leave the hashtag. Don't just leave hashtag Flipcake. Say something in there. Let them know that you're coming in to support them. It's free to subscribe. So also, Flipcake is on Instagram. Flipcake is also has Facebook. So a great deal for that. Flipcake, I'm going to pull up the quiz. Okay.
All right.
And we'll see. Now you guys are going to have an opportunity. Whoever comes in first and second on the quiz. Now, Flipcake, I don't know if you're able to play the quiz or not. Because if you are, then maybe you can play for somebody in the chat if that happens. So I don't know.
Join my quiz.
Yeah, it's join my quiz.
I won't be able to see the chat, but I can play.
Okay. So yeah, I mean that way if you do come in, you can end up playing for somebody in the chat. So right now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is if you want to, pick somebody to play for, or how would you?
I was out looking. And it's gonna be hard to say because I'm it's me and I know how it is. The first person I point to is Sarah Aldrich, but I don't know if she's gonna be able to get in or not. And my computer is touchscreen. I did stop it.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see here. All right. So that is so joinmyquiz.com, guys. Or quizzes.com is how it's set up, quizzes.com, and that's the code right there. Let's see here. And then I'll go ahead and share. Let's see. So now I'm going to go ahead and come over here and we're going to pull this up. Now I wonder, let's see. All right. Let me pull that up here. I'm still working on that video file thing. I do like it. I tried it the other day. So, all right. So joinmyquiz.com. And like I said, you just do the best you can. Like I said, we're going to take in the first two. First two, you guys are going to get an opportunity to win. Now, what the first two, what would they win, Ezra?
They win a 3D printed nightlight.
Okay.
And all they got to do is just message me, DM me on Instagram, and shoot over a picture. And once I get it done and packed, then they can shoot me their address, and I'll give them tracking. And it does take 4 or 5 hours to print. So mind you, it does take a little bit of time.
Now, Ezra, I was pretty good at making a nightlight, and I worked really hard on it, and I decided to package it. I'm going to see if Star Wars will take up my idea, but I did my nightlight, so it looks pretty good, right?
Yeah, you did a really good job on packaging there.
I know I had that. I had the hair dryer and the vacuum and stuff like that, and sealed it pretty good. So, so we got joinmyquiz.com, guys. So appreciate it. Like I said, you guys coming in, supporting Ezra, supporting the stream. A lot of great people in the channel. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to him, give him a look, and we'll kind of go from there. All right. And like I said, your odds are pretty good. And even if, you can always guess, guys. You never know. You might guess right. You just never know. You also get redemption. So if you get one question wrong, you have a chance to circle back. And you never know. You never know what happens with this. So why don't we do the top two, and then maybe the third person gets a keychain.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. And then, so you got at least 3 people that have an opportunity to win it in that sense. So we'll knock 3 off the bat. And
All right.
so right now, we will go ahead and Cisco says, "Is Miss Ezra playing for me?" Now, is she a big fan as well? A big fandom of
Her dad is, but I don't know. Wouldn't say per se she's a huge fan. She kind of tolerates Star Wars, I would call it.
Okay.
But she is a fan, but not, a dedicated to remembering every planet everyone was on and knowing about the Clone Wars and what all happened there. And
Now, have you been taken to the Mandalorian series?
oh yes, oh yes.
Okay. All
I
right,
think
guys.
the Mandalorian series, even people who weren't Star Wars fans, really got into it because it wasn't all Jedi all the time. It was more of like a Western with a space theme, if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's like that good, the bad, the ugly. It's definitely there's a lot of things in there that I really enjoy. It's got a new spin, in that Star Wars, galaxy, and it's tying things in, which is really good too. There's a lot of fan favorites that are coming through and things like that. So, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and run this, guys. We got 13 in there, so I'm gonna wish you guys luck. If you have a chance to get in, get in. But here we go. Turn out because it gets loud. I know, like Andrew Weagle listens a lot of times, and sometimes when things are really, really loud, it's hard because you got the headphones and everything. I made it. So yeah, so definitely, like I said, the child. Hello, Juliana. How are you doing, Geeky Mama Bear? Hope you're doing well. Frog Prince Vlog. Gooey Love Nuts. Cisco. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Now, is there something that you had a hard time? Well, I know you're playing too, but so
No, I'm not playing. I'm good.
Okay. Is there something you had a hard time, dealing with when you were creating that you're like, I just about to give up on this? Like, you know what? Like, I'm not going to do this one. I can't.
Putting the 3D printer together and then starting to do ornaments was kind of tricky. Learning that where you're cutting with a laser and where you're not cutting and how each, corresponding piece is going to go with it.
Okay. And I mean, I know for me, sometimes I get frustrated. Like if I can't get something done right away, my patience kind of drops off. But I'd imagine, having two daughters and, relatively new dad, that the patience has kind of been able to help a little bit, and shift to do something like this.
Having the first kid taught me a little bit of patience, but I still have ADHD, like where shiny, squirrel. So I like to try to get it done fast, efficiently. You know what I mean? Like if someone per se is like, oh, I need this nightlight, and then there's an order that comes in, and other people want more nightlights, it goes by who's sent in first. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So I taught myself to get it going, get everything logged up, and then I can hit print, clean it, do the next one, clean, print, and do it. And then, like with the laser, same thing. Whatever comes in, knock them out in order. And
well, I just look at all the cool stuff that you're making, and it's like a kid in a candy shop. And especially when you get it down pat, and you're like, all right, like now I got this. What do I do next? Like, so is there some challenges that you're excited about? Like, I mean, is there something that you going forward would love to be able to do that, like you're like, okay, I'm going to take this on, and maybe you just haven't had a chance yet?
There's new stuff coming that I can say. If you'd like me to say what kind of new stuff I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, I mean, after the
if that's what you're talking about, like new material wise, I want to try leather work because I can do leather work with my laser. That's going to be interesting. And then I have business cards that I'm going to be doing myself off the laser. And then I could do like magnets. I could do a lot. There's just an endless possibility, and it's just I don't like. I don't like. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough to say.
Okay. So I know Mark, the Nerd Bar, just came in.
Hey, Mark. Mark would love that video.
And that's what I am going to show that to Mark again, since he is in that. But like I said, you know, Mark is a great guy in the community. He does some amazing things, really funny. It's hard to actually do what Mark does. I mean, even if we want to, like Mark has cornered it. But I mean, how is this right here? You know, it's awesome. You know, putting that together. You know, that's a great little gift for Mark. I can imagine. And you know, like I said, you know, BOP. You know, doing some great things in the community. And they actually have their live stream tonight at 5. So they're going to be doing something together. Nerd Bar, BOP, and Cody Popular Opinion. So they have
I love watching them together.
So they have their stream tonight. So definitely going to be checking that out. So let's see where we are real quick on this. If anybody else is doing it, it is on Star Wars. So if it's a quiz, if you want to jump in there for Star Wars, whoever the top 3 are, they're going to get something from Flipcake. The first 2 are going to get one more time Flipcake. They are going to be getting
3D printed nightlights, and the last person in third place will get a keychain made for them.
So the top 3 are definitely going to make out. We have links, you know, in the description. We've been posting links. If you go and hit up those links, and you put in hashtag Flipcake, you're going to have an opportunity to also win from Flipcake as well. So, and that's one of the things we're going to be doing here shortly. So, just to give you guys an opportunity. So, all right. King Bob says top 4. Well, you if you're not in that top 3, King Bob, you better hope your name gets pulled. So let's see if we want to see what we're doing on the quiz, if there's anybody. So I'm going to take that one out. And then, oh, hey, how are you? Yes, Lou. Let's see if it's still going. It looks, yeah, Yes, Lou is still going in there. So that's cool. We'll wait as he goes. So while Yes, Lou is doing that, why don't you give us a little breakdown of what a little taste to come for Ezra?
I think I'm going to start doing some metal business cards. I've been working with Patreons for YouTubers, so their Patreons will start getting some gifts from me. I'm not dropping no names because it's going to be a total surprise. You might be seeing some of my stuff getting pushed out in the Whatnot auction from people that have Whatnot, getting thrown in, little surprises for people. What else have I got going on? Kind of flow with the holidays. Valentine's was kind of a dud. I did a couple things for Valentine's, and then I don't know what the next holiday is. 4th of July is going to be a blast. I know that's going to be fun.
Well, you got Mother's Day.
Yeah, Mother's Day, but I'm really looking forward to 4th of July. I know that's my favorite holiday besides Halloween, and I know I can do some really patriotic stuff.
So, you know, talk about Halloween. You know, what are some things that you know, growing up, has Halloween been an influence to you? You know, what was some traditions? You know, what about your family traditions? Is there things that you growing up, you have brothers, sisters, anything?
Yeah, I'm the baby. I have an older sister than my older brother. He's the oldest. And when we'd grow up, my mom would legitimately give us pillowcases to go trick-or-treating. We would fill said pillowcase, come home, dump the pillowcase, and go back out trick-or-treating in other neighborhoods. So we would end up with mountains of candy. And like when I was a kid, Dairy Queen would give you ice cream. Then different places we'd go hit everywhere to get everything we could because we grew up really poor. I'm not saying like we had a roof over our head and we had a hot meal every day, but now looking back on childhood, you're like, dang, we was poor, you know, and roughing it.
Okay, so this did finish. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Let's go up to the top. So I have Prime. So it's coming in Prime, Nancy, and Cobra.
Ooh, nice. Cobra got a nightlight or a pop for me, so that's really cool that I get to send them a keychain.
So Yeah. So Prime, Nancy, congratulations. So what you guys need to do is you need to reach out to Ezra on Instagram.
Yes.
And if he doesn't hear from you over a certain amount of time, so definitely do that, reach out to him, in regards. And real quick, so we'll just kind of go through this a little bit. So the planet Kashyyyk is home to who? It is Chewbacca. Chewbacca is the one. Jedi Council consists of how many members? It is 12. In Revenge of the Sith and Attack of the Clones, what color is Yoda's lightsaber? It is green. Who kissed Leia first, Han or Luke? And it was Luke. What do Han and Luke ride on in the snow and the Hoth? And they ride on a Tauntaun. What do they call the children being trained as Jedi? They are younglings. What planet is the second Death Star orbiting in Return of the Jedi? It is the forest moon of Endor. When does the Mandalorian take place? It is 5 years after the Return of the Jedi. And what is Mandalorian's armor made of? Which is Beskar. Now, some people might have picked the first one, which is Beskar, but it's Beskar with a K. And who is our amazing guest today? And it is Ezra. So awesome, guys. I appreciate that. So one more time, I just wanted to, I know I saw Mark come in here. Mark, are you still here by chance, bud?
I think he is.
Because we just wanted to show you something, Mark, and just get your stamp of approval as well, because, obviously you played a role in that. So if Mark is in here, that'd be awesome. He said he is. So, okay, Mark. So this is something we kind of put together, and it just, you do play a little role in it, a little cameo. So I'm going to pull this up here real quick for you. And those that are coming in for the first time, you get an opportunity to see it as well. And just wanted to show you. Now, I actually I reached out to Mark one time. I wanted to do something with him, but he's just so damn funny,
Yes, he is. It's hilarious.
All right.
He punches his own kid. He's so funny.
I know. So here we go, Mark. Help me, Ezra. You're my only hope.
I think it's time we had a serious talk. Let's get started.
Commander Carey, we need the one they call BOP now. We need Jedi BOP.
You have failed me for the last time.
All right. There we go, Mark.
I
So
hope Mark like that.
I had to include you, Mark. You were the opposition for Ezra. You were the one trying to go after Ezra's stuff. And then BOP was the one that came in. He had the lightsaber, and he saved Ezra. He was the Jedi Knight. But definitely, like I said, when you look at how your inspiration is for a lot of your work, where do you, is it a lot of it where people are just saying, hey, look, can you do this and this? And you're like, let me give it a shot. Do you sit there and practice a couple of them? Like I said, it's being a kid in the candy shop. So, what are you?
I like to ask people what their fandoms are.
Uh-huh.
And then work off of that and roll with it from what their fandom is, really.
Okay. And like I said, is there something where, even if you don't like the fandom, you're going to be like, it's okay. I'll still do it for you, or, you're obviously thinking business.
Well, I don't think business. I think of making people happy. Like, there's just, oh man, I'm trying to think of something that I did that if something I know will turn out bad, I will tell the person this isn't going to turn out right if they send me a picture, And I try to explain to them, like with lasering, like, oh, that's a little rough. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't do that. Like, I try to forewarn everybody and like suggest, hey, let me kind of go after it. Like Mark there, that is, as he says, the best picture ever. And that Lilo and Stitch one.
Yeah, that
I think was like the third colored one I did. The first couple colored ones that I did in color was BOP, and I did a droid one for John Slap Shots.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And then like I said, when you have somebody's got pets, and their family, something like this, is amazing. And then like I said, just the stuff that you do now, like I said, guys, he's more than willing. You can reach out to him on Instagram. He'll go ahead and set things up for you if you have ideas. And also if you're a soda person, he has developed for the sodas to where you can hold the POG and display your chase, for that as well.
Then the new version I came out with.
And for those coming in, you want to show that one more time?
I have a new version that people that display like in baseball bat cases, or they don't want to stack their figure up because it's flocked, and you just want to display the POG. It's an interlocking system that allows you to just stand the POG, and it also locks into the top of the can, so you can stack your Nexode on if you're a stacker, and you just want to display that POG. And these, I have chases and all those. These are some of our personal favorites in the family, and so displaying out POGs makes it real simple by doing it like that. That light might be killing it, but y'all get to see it first. Like, this is the first time I've showed these, and I will admit that.
All right, guys, you're getting an exclusive right here. Hold on, we're getting it, guys. So you're getting an exclusive. So that's excited. Let's make sure we're gonna have to queue it. Hold on. We're gonna go into hyperspeed. We got to get this exclusive. Let's go into hyperspeed, guys.
Not full ludicrous.
All right.
A Prime Master's asking who was the top three.
So the top three
we had Prime, Nancy, and Cobra.
Yeah, Prime, Nancy, and Cobra.
So Prime Master was Prime.
And we want to, like I said, you reach out to Ezra, and you'll be able to go from there. So once again, go ahead, Ezra.
Do what now? I'm sorry.
Oh, you were about to show something.
No. I was reading and writing who had won. And then I have the stands that I done. And then I don't have a 3D printed nightlight with me, but I do have the bases. And when I print them, it does just slide and lock into place. Oh, okay. And it is light censored, so You don't have to like flick a switch to turn it
Yeah.
on and off. And like it's good for kids' rooms, really, and like the bathroom. That's the main reason why I started nightlights was like if I had to go pee in the middle of the night and you go flick on that light, it's blinding and you don't want to pee in the dark because it's just not fun. So having an auto sensor light with a cool picture on it, it doesn't cause night blindness and you're wide awake in the middle of the night just having to go pee.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
like having daughters, it also helped because they have them in their room. I made one for them. And I let my daughter pick out her own picture. Obviously, she's only 2, but we went through some and she got to pick it out. And then, but it's good because kids, some kids are scared of the dark and you want to have a little light on for insurance for the kids. And it's always fun.
And speaking of kids, I mean, like I said, we're parents. A lot of us are parents and stuff. Marvelous Collectibles, who's in the chat, he just welcomed in a new addition to his family just recently. I believe sometime last week. So congratulations to him. He's a new father. So that's awesome. But the Nerd Bar says that peeing in the dark is manly and messy.
I see that.
Good old Mark, it's a little messy, right? But definitely, like I said, when you look at what you have and like the sky's the limit right now, so how do you feel how this has taken on its own shape? It's like you had a ball of clay and now you're molding it exactly the way you want. And, like heading into this year, I mean, like I said, it's just a lot of things are opening up for you.
Yeah, it's developing really good, and then I want to thank everybody for their support. Everybody in the chat has been really supportive, and they know who I am, and I'm really appreciative of it. And I try to always give back as much as possible, and I'm really, really appreciative of everybody and all the support that they've shown and helped me out along the way. It means a lot.
Well, and that's what's awesome about this community because, like I said, when you're watching a video, I feel like, for example, and we talked about, we're going to pick on you, Mark. Obviously, you're an amazing guy. You're funny. You have a lot of things going on. When we watch a Nerd Bar video, it's like we're sitting front stage being entertained. You know what I mean? Like we're in the house. We're in a chair, couch, whatever, and he's entertaining us. You know what I mean? And, there's so many cool things about that. And or like Chris K&L, he plays his music, his guitar.
Yeah.
And does a great job with that. You got Cisco that vlogs every day.
Can you give me just 1 second? I gotta grab my mini me.
Yeah, you want to grab your mini me?
Yeah, she just woke up.
All righty.
Just give me 1 second.
We know how that is. Yeah, mini me. So like I said, guys, you have an opportunity if you went to these channels and you dropped the hashtag Flipcake on all of those channels, we're going to pull from every one of them. So whoever gets pulled, you have an opportunity to win stuff from Ezra. He's being very generous today to come through. And then at the end, we also have something to provide as well. So we're going to be doing that right now. Very shortly, we're going to start pulling some winners, Ezra, because I know. Let's go ahead.
My mini me.
It puts everything in perspective right there. Hi.
Can you say hi?
Hi, how are you?
I just woke up from a good nap.
So, how does the little ones feel about Dad's toys? I mean, do they get grabby grab or
no? They know since they're on display not to touch nothing, but they have their own toy box across the room, and I do if I get pops that I don't like not per se don't like because they're all pretty awesome. And I have a double, mind you. I can always open one and give it to the kid, to my oldest one, and I think she has a Harry Potter floating around here and a Goku. Opened up that she plays with.
Not the anime. But I guess it's so eventually they will be having their own fandom.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I don't know if you've ever seen whenever babies pick their starter Pokemon. You know what I'm
No.
talking about?
I'm sure my boys would, but unfortunately, I'm going to be peeing in the dark on that one.
Well, whenever they start to get about one, around their first birthday, you can take the 3 starter Pokemon of whatever generation. We did the oldest with the first generation Pokemon. You hide them under something and let the kid, like, you lift it, and whatever the kid picks is their starter Pokemon. It's a real cute little thing. And my oldest, she picked Bulbasaur
Oh,
out of the 3 starters. So little Marilyn here is going to get her starter Pokemon before we know it, and it's going to be fun.
nice little rituals. Awesome. That is cool. So, I mean, definitely the little ones, like I said, it takes it in perspective. They are the child. We obviously, we have to look out
Hey,
for
Anthony.
them. We have to look out for them, definitely. All right. So what we're going to do, Ezra, is I'm going to pull up, the random comment pickers, and we're going to go to some of these links.
Hey, we got to do keep it popping. He keeps it popping.
Yep, and we're going to do that right now. So let me pull that up. If there's anything you want to go ahead and say to the chat, talk to the chat. If there's any questions, chat, that you have as well. I know Ezra's in and out of there. So,
well, if I'm looking this way, I'm looking at the computer screen. I got my camera over here.
all right.
Glad to see Anthony drop in and King Bob's adventure. He's getting there. Sarah is one of the greatest people I've seen in all these chats. She comes in every single live, supports everybody in the live, links everybody. She is amazing. Anthony does just as well. I mean, whenever Snapshots was on the road to 450, Anthony was already there, like, and everything. Road to 500, road to 700, road to 1,000. He was amazing. Everybody's, I mean, just so supportive of one another. It's awesome.
Yeah, it really is. It is an amazing thing. And that's what I love about this community. Like I said, just the people that you find that you have common fandom with, just like you may have gone to school with somebody at some point, or just the fact that you live right around the corner, like you said. One more time, with BOP. I mean, he could throw something at you. He's right there, and and that's what I think is awesome for everybody in the community to be able to maybe get an opportunity to meet each other at one point this year. It'd be awesome doing like a road trip to Vegas or Disneyland or something, and have everybody just come in and just say hello, and it'd be a lot of fun. Okay, so the first person I'm going to pull up, let's see, I can share this. Bum, bum, bum.
Christina Payne is amazing. She's in a lot of lives doing a lot of work.
Yes, Christina is a sweetheart. We love Christina Payne. Let's see here.
You okay there, Pumpkin Doodles?
All right, so I got my YouTube random comment picker. Oh, what happened? All right.
Did you see Anthony pulled that General Grievous from the mystery box after giving away a General Grievous?
And that's it's funny how that works sometimes.
Man, that was freaking amazing.
Now myself, I did go and get a General Grievous myself. So I have one as well. He's sitting right back here. So definitely I do have
here.
Yeah, I have a General Grievous as well.
Well, what is amazing about mine, and it makes me like almost teary-eyed and thankful that people who are so supportive of me, that know what I do, and my heart is always be nice to everybody and give as much as I possibly can, do as much as I possibly can. Even in like drive-thrus, I'll sometimes pay for the car behind me. I don't care what their total is, I'll pay for it. I'm that guy. And someone had messaged me on Facebook and go, "Hey, I'm going to mail you a pop." I said, "Oh, all right. If you want to, you don't have to. Like, it's thankful." And this was before the second season started, right? This is what comes in the mail.
Hold on, let's see. Let me pull this. I'm trying to. There we go.
Oh, you're good. I got Ahsoka in the mail.
You got Ahsoka?
Yeah, like he gave me an Ahsoka before she had flown up in price in the second season.
Oh, wow.
And then about a week later, he's like, "Hey, I have another pop coming your way. Keep an eye out." And I go, "No, man, like, you've done too much. You don't have to do that." Like, no, I'm going to refuse it. and General Grievous. I think it was General Grievous that came that next week.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
And I was just like, holy crap! And he's like, you can't return it, like it's yours. And I was just, thank you, like man, the support is just amazing. I'm so grateful, so grateful. Like Anthony did something awesome too, and I don't want to put him on blast, but thank Anthony so much for what he did.
Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull a video. Okay, so I'm gonna go through here and pull a video. So I'm gonna go down. We'll go ahead and, like you said, Ray keeps it popping.
Say hi.
See if it works. Hi.
Say hi. Where did we smiles, huh? We didn't think of smiles.
All right.
You want to crawl around?
I
bet you're getting hungry.
Okay, so why? Okay, let me do something here.
Is your random picker acting up?
Yeah, it is, because it says that the video does not exist anymore, and I did it to 3 different videos.
That's
And
weird.
which is, yeah, it's weird. So I'm gonna close it out and then bring it back in, type of thing. Let's see.
Well, if you didn't get his, we can always do someone else's. The Funko Rebel's a really good guy.
Well, I mean, people left comments on there. I want to be able to do it. What may have to happen too is we may have to just do one particular video and then pull from there for everybody, but we'll see how that goes. Let's see. If I can do it again, if I can pull it up, then it'll be great. If not, then we'll figure out the next thing. Okay. So let's see. I mean, all I'm trying to do.
We got Ray up to 71 subs. I think when we started, he was at 50.
Okay. So let's see. Here we go. Let's so we're gonna do. Sorry guys, we're trying to get it all. You know how you guys know how YouTube comment pickers sometimes I mean, I've seen act up on a lot of shows before. So let's go ahead and hey, there she is. Hi, what's up, you little star? How are you?
Marilyn, can you say hi? Can you say hi, Chunk Chunks?
All right. So I'm going to pick a different one because maybe that one's just
hi,
not.
Lads. Cisco, yeah, boy. Then we got my wife. She came back. She must be sneaking off to see us in the bathroom or something.
Okay.
I really hope that this one chooses Squirtle. That's Daddy's favorite. I hope you choose Daddy's favorite.
All right. So what else is going on, Footcake? Let your fans know. Give us some more. Why I'm pulling this up, my friend.
Is it giving you a headache?
Well, I just want to make sure that everybody has a chance, properly and everything like that. So I'm making sure that I can get one. Once I get one of them pulled, then I know I can do them.
Yeah.
So break it down for us. A little bit of like, is there any questions in the chat? Do you guys know? In regards. Anything you want to know about, anything like that, if you see anything, Ezra, hello, Lass, how are you? Let's do this real quick.
The baby can't say, yeah, boy. We'll try. Yeah, boy. I was reading this comment.
Okay, so this one does it, and I'm going to use this one because it just works this way. So this is one of the comments, and I believe it's off of Obi's, Okay.
All right.
So I'm going to go ahead and share the screen.
Well, your links are working just fine. That's weird.
All right. And
Obi's pretty hilarious too.
he is, and I've had some really good conversations, and Obi is actually going to come on or pop in around the world. So I'm looking forward to that. But he seems really, really funny. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom that up. Okay, so there on this one right here, it says 12 comments. So let's see. I'm sure there might be more than 12 comments loaded, but let me see.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
So we're going to pick a winner and see what pulls up. Let's see.
My favorite Pokemon, I'll show you.
All right, so there you go. The two boys and your pop sent us
Unless my
over.
kid took it
I
from
have
me.
Flipcake. You have Roo Crew. So the Roo Crew. Congratulations, Roo Crew. So we're going to put the winners down here to make sure. So we got Roo Crew.
My
All right.
favorite non-legendary myth, though, is Blastoise. I've always been a big fan of Gen 1, Sarah. But Mew is my favorite legendary. Even with all the new ones that come out.
And let me go ahead and.
Congratulations, Ruku! They were wanting to get another one. I do.
Now I'm going to pick one from. I'm going to go from the bottom. Okay. And so we're going to pick from Chase's Kingdom. Okay. So from Chase's Kingdom. And we're going to do that here. And I'm going to put this one in. So go ahead and set this up. Okay. Paste a YouTube link. Chase's Kingdom. We got that right there. We're going to do select a filter. So we're going to go keyword filter. And we're going to do hashtag Flipcake. And we're going to go ahead and go from there. And let's see what we got.
I'm not leaving you, I promise. I just set the kiddo down to make sure there wasn't nothing on the floor.
And we're going to, there's 15 comments for this one. We're going to go ahead and pick a winner. So there's Cisco. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Cisco. All right. Nice job,
Cisco and Nancy.
All right. So now we're going to go up to Sassy's channel. And we're going to pull from Sassy. And then we're going to do that. Let's see. And I appreciate you guys going over these channels and helping them out. And if you're already subscribed, great. If you're not, you know, give them a look, give them a follow, give them a chance. All right. So random comment picker from Sassy. We're going to get the filter, keyword filter, and one more time. So what's it been like for you as a father? You know, I mean, having two girls, I have two boys. Now, are you, have you thought about wanting to have another?
Oh, baby, come here. We tried for the boy, but then we wound up with another girl. She's getting her new teeth in.
Aw. All right, so this one as well, 15 comments. So we're going to go ahead and pick a winner. Now, here's the thing, guys, and I'm going to let you guys know. So Cisco, congratulations. Roo Crew. What we're going to try to do is make sure that we give multiple winners, you know, for that. So if you do fall in that category, I'd like for other people to have an opportunity to win. So, and then in the game, do you remember from the game what we had? We had Nancy.
We had Prime Master win, Nancy, and Cobra got the keychain.
And
then
Cobra.
the Roo Crew and Cisco won the random picker.
All right, so here we go with the third one here. I'm going to pick a winner. Christina Payne.
Oh, congratulations, Christina Payne.
So Christina Payne. All right. And what you guys are going to do is, like I said, you're going to reach out to Ezra, and Ezra is going to be able to, you know, work it out with you and help out a little bit. So we're going to go there. And that was off of Sassy's channel. So now we're going to go to Ray Keeps It Poppin'. And you want to tell us a little bit about Ray Keeps It Poppin'?
Oh, he keeps it popping, baby. I love this guy. He's just like original with his stuff. I found him the other night on YouTube, and I enjoyed his videos.
Very, very cool. So check him out.
Because it's
Hopefully
like, you know, like whenever you're watching a YouTuber and you're like, oh, they're getting the grill because they're a YouTuber. This guy has less than 50 subs, and he is pulling grills from boxes, like really good mystery boxes. And apparently, with what he's doing, man, Jay Navo has been really good with him. Because that's the ones I was watching all his videos, and he's just having real good luck with mystery boxes. And he's got less than 50 subs, or he did before tonight. Now he's up to in the 70 range.
Okay, well, awesome. Hopefully everybody hangs out over there and checks them out from time to time. And
Thank you, King Bob.
And just remember, we all start out somewhere, right? Okay,
Yep.
So 14 comments for this one. Let's go ahead and pick a winner.
You can't get to Carnegie Hall overnight.
Frog Prince, the Frog Prince vlog.
Oh, that's awesome.
And a Frog Prince, we're also supporting his channel as well, as he is road to 400. If he gets to 400 by February 16th, I believe, he is going to be doing a giveaway, a huge thing as well. So check him out for the details. So this other channel that you mentioned, and I remember him and know him. I know JLH has mentioned him as well. Funko Rebel. So you want to give us a little insight to Funko Rebel?
Funko Rebel isn't all necessarily Funko. He goes on really cool toy hunts, like through Targets and stuff. And he is a genuine nice guy as well. And me and him have chit chatted a couple times because I made his LED light for his YouTube channel for himself, and he's a really nice guy, and his videos are really good. Like, I'll sit there and watch them because it's like you're actually going in the store when you can't go out because of COVID.
Yeah, I enjoyed his hunt video that he did. I got to watch one of those, and I was just like, it's a lot of fun. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull from the comments on this one. Once again, 14. So good luck. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. And so Cisco, obviously you've already won. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through it again and give somebody another chance, but appreciate it. So let's go ahead.
What is it, Chunks?
Crazy Cobra. Crazy Cobra.
Crazy Cobra won in the game.
Okay. Thank you for that one there. So let's go ahead. And the Root Crew won. It's funny how it does that.
Yeah.
And
it's
Nancy,
all random though. Like,
yeah, I know. And Nancy won. There you go. Chris, K&L Collectibles.
oh, sweet. K&L.
K&L Collectibles. All right.
And he's on the road to 1,000 now, I do believe, right?
Yes, he hit a 700, and he's continuing. He's doing some amazing things.
With his, like, when you watch his channel, the music for his intro, that's him playing the guitar.
Yes.
That's freaking amazing.
And I'm actually, Chris is probably going to be coming on in the spotlight next month at some point too, playing for us. So let's see here. So this one is going to be from King Bob Adventures channel.
Crazy Cobra said that they didn't win. Wasn't that Cobra in the game playing? Crazy Cobra, I have your information. Just DM me, and I do apologize, but I'll make that right to you.
Yeah, we'll take care of that, Cobra. All right, so this is from King Bob's Adventures, and if King Bob gets to 200, guys, he's going to shave. He's going to shave his beard off. So got to get him up there. All right, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and keyword filter and hashtag Flipcake. All right, and we have 14 comments again, so we'll go ahead and put that in. And so there's your Crazy Cobra, anyways, right there.
Sweet, Crazy Cobra.
All right.
So who was Cobra in the Mandalorian game?
Well, they'll have to message you. I mean, so.
All right.
So I mean, that's the beauty of it. They got to message you through. Okay, so now I'm going to pull up the Frog Prince vlog. And like I said, guys, I really wanted you guys to just check these channels out. I mean, they do some amazing things. And then we got 3 more, and then we'll be good, guys. All right, so
we can get ready for BOP.
Yeah. All right, so anything, we're going to filter keyword filter, and we're going to do Flipcake and continue. Pull them up. This one's got 17 comments for King Bob. And let's pick a winner. Geeky Mama Bear. Geeky Mama Bear says she doesn't win, but she does win from time to time, once in a while. So Geeky Mama Bear, congratulations. So once again, good job on that. So let's Connecticut Comics. Connecticut Comics, great channel. Like I said, he does some stuff on Saturdays. He has his kid as well. He's a father, definitely, does some great information with comic books. Definitely check him out, guys. And let's see here. All right, so let's go ahead and put that link in. And we're going to do filter. And we're going to do Hashtag flip kick. And here we go.
Geeky
And-
Mama says to give it to Dana.
What's that?
To give hers to Dana because I have her a box going out to her already.
Oh, to Dana?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want a Deadpool, Geeky Mama Bear? You don't want something with the Deadpool?
She got the TARDIS.
Oh, okay. There, yeah, that makes sense too. So now this one doesn't have any comments, guys. So Connecticut Comics, he's a great guy over there. Definitely, like I said. So no comments are being pulled from this one. All right, so let's go LBD. So if you want to, let's see.
What's up, brother?
I'm going to do LBDs now.
He's a good guy too.
Yeah, LBD, great friend of mine.
Thank you, Chris, for the message. That was really nice of you. And Christina Payne, if you just want to send me an image on Instagram, I got you.
All right, so we're going to do a hashtag flip kick, and let's go ahead. So this one's got
They're saying
50,
the hashtag didn't work. The hashtag didn't work.
what's that?
They're saying the hashtag didn't work.
For Connecticut Comics?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see if we can,
Take the hashtag off or something.
yeah, we'll see what we can do on that. All right, let's see. So this one right here, 15 comments. So Christina Payne obviously won, but we're going to pick another winner. Roo Crew, K&L, Ginger Pops. There you go. Ginger Pops.
Oh, that'd be fun to send Scott something.
And yeah, Scott
He's
once
gonna
again,
want something wrestling related too.
and he just had a kid as well.
Yeah, Scott did.
So all
And
right.
I'll tell you,
So,
having a kid during this COVID crisis was crazy.
yeah, I know. And
Because when
just,
she was born last March, I know we're cutting it close. They said if we was an hour later, I wouldn't have been able to been in the room with her. It would have just been her, and they would have took the baby for 14 days in quarantine.
oh wow.
Yeah, like it's a crazy time. Like, but yeah, we can get that next one picked. Is that the last one?
We got one more after that, but we have Yes Lou, but because I'm going back to Connecticut Comics, so here we go. Anything goes. So, and Dave in the Cave. So Dave in the Cave. So make sure Dave in the Cave, you can reach out. And then I got Yes Lou Comics here. And then from there, then I'll be it. Yeah, when my second was born, I was suiting up to go in, and then they had to get him. He was having some complications, so they had to get him in there and stuff. And by the time I got suited up and went in there, he already came out. I was like, wow. All right, so this one here. All right, so keyword filter.
We get it, bro. You vape.
Where's here we go. Keyword filter. And
Connecticut was a live chat, so it needs another video for him to comment. Last catch him said.
oh, okay. So he needs another video.
Yeah. Thank you, Laughs.
Okay, so why don't we do this then? Appreciate that. So, oh, that's probably why I didn't do that, huh? Let me go ahead and do this real quick. Let me give you
Breaks.
Okay, so I'm going to do this one real quick. And so this is going to be the link real quick. So if you guys want to run over there real quick and if you have not won, obviously, gives you an opportunity to go in. And he's a great guy. Once again, he's a father
Sorry,
with
Cisco.
his kid. So definitely. How's it going, Dave? How are you, bud? And last, really appreciate you guys hanging out and being here. We're almost closing it up. We're just closing on our last winner. So, Flipcake, while we're waiting for them to load up with some comments over there, walk us through. Like, I mean, what you have anything coming up? Are you going to do any more going to any shows? You can,
I would love to go to a show, but I'm afraid with the COVID and the kids, of like getting out and doing something like that.
uh-huh.
And I wouldn't know the restrictions, and I'm learning as I go. I really am. I'm really learning as I go. But I've been trying to like spread out, source locally to other stores. Like there's a microbrewery and different stuff around here I've been trying to work with. And then been trying to work with other people. And before we know it, you're going to see, hopefully, if it all falls through the right way, you'll see me on Empire Plastics website, because they've been keeping a pretty decent stock up of the soda caps.
Oh, wow.
The soda stands, yeah.
Okay.
Which is really fun. And then you'll get to see the new stuff I've been making. And then I'm always, creative side, thinking of other stuff to make and display. But the LED lights have been doing really good. And like, I can do people's photos on wood. I can do like portraits really nice. I've been practicing before I display it up that I can do it, but I'm getting the hang of it pretty decent.
Okay. I'm having a hard time with the comments. So what I'm going to do is this, guys. For some reason, I'm not pulling it up. So yeah, I mean, we've been using the hashtag, but I guess on this one we can at this point. So here's what I'd like to do then. Ezra,
I'm here.
If you guys have not won yet, okay, if you have not won yet and you would like an opportunity to win something from Ezra, like I said, some of the things that Ezra does, I mean, he does some great stuff, great work that he puts together. And for the most part, like I said, Ezra Flipcakes design, he has these lights, he does a lot of stuff, and you can check him out on IG. And just for the most part, like I said, even if you don't win, you can still maybe get something from him, have him make something, and go from there. So what I'd like for you guys to do, so you have the option is I'm going to give, let's go to, real quick. So I'm going to pull up this person here, and then we'll just. Now, I was thinking about like doing something in the chat, like having you pick somebody in the chat if you want, or would you prefer to just do the hashtag or pick somebody from a.
I could pick somebody from the chat, or we could pick somebody to pick somebody from the chat. Let's pick somebody who won. That's
always a tough one.
Let's have K&L. You want to have K&L pick somebody? Okay,
so Chris, you're going to pick somebody from the chat. You're going to let it just go for a little bit. So what you guys are going to do is put hashtag Flipcake. So hashtag Flipcake, and I'm going to say, I'm going to do the line. I'm going to do a starting line. And like I said, whoever wants to win, we'll go from there. So starting line.
If he wants to message you or me, the winner.
So the starting line is there. So you're going to put hashtag Flipcake and let it go for a little bit. Hashtag Flipcake. And then Chris, what you're going to do is just, be able to, like we do in BOP, just blindly go through and put your finger on one and just kind of go from there. So, and you can get it up a couple of times if you need to. All right. Just have it go through and then kind of go from there. So is Chris he's gonna message you? Let's see if he's messaged me or messaged you, how we go from there. Or, like I said, I can always do the link. I'll tell you what I'll do too.
He'd message the winner. Y'all can stop it.
Okay.
It's, Nightshade.
Okay, so Nightshade wins. So Nightshade, you can message through from there. And then what I'd also like to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the link to this real quick. Let's see. And this is it, guys. This is going to be it right here. But what I'd like to be able to do, Ezra, I'd like to buy, something from you as well for, like I said. So I'm putting a link on here, and you guys are just going to go ahead and real quick put hashtag. This is the thing that we were also giving away, right?
What was that, bud?
Didn't you say there was one more thing we're giving away?
Yeah, let's do it. Go ahead and I'll do a Funko Pop mystery box for the last winner.
Okay. So I'm gonna put the link in, and everybody's eligible, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. And the daughter's name?
Juniper. Or this one, Marilyn. Which kiddo?
Well, let's go with Juniper. And
All right.
So we're gonna put hashtag Juniper, and let me go ahead and put that in. So you guys go there, go ahead and you can leave just a little comment and just a hashtag Juniper, and then we'll pull that up, and then we'll get the.
Well, that's going. I can give you a really good story about the name Juniper.
Yes.
Okay, so first kid, first pregnancy, we're going through names, and I pitched the name Juniper. Wife loves it. Gung ho. The whole pregnancy, she didn't know why I picked Juniper, but I would leave the trainer card laying around the house to see if she would catch on of Professor Juniper from Pokemon. Never caught on. We go and she signs the birth certificate with the name, loves it. And I go, so you realize our daughter's name came from Pokemon, right? I have never seen her that mad before in my life.
So you and Lass probably can have some stories. Lass got to catch them all. Definitely, it's so funny how some of our fandoms drive us, with our kids today. It is amazing how we pass things down, because even myself, my dad's passed some of my horror love, the things that I loved in my, and I've continued that on with my boys. So, all right. So let me go ahead and put that in there. Go ahead and set it. And we're going to put the keyword filter. And we're going to put hashtag Juniper.
Yeah, it was either Juniper or Willow, and they're both from Pokemon.
All right. So we got 19 comments. All right. So let me go ahead and share that. I want to share. Love the laughter. It just takes everything in perspective,
The babies.
Yeah. All right. So we got a random comment picker up here, guys. So good luck to everybody. This is, once again, you're going to reach out to Ezra. And guys, amazing guy here in the community. We have so many people in the community that's just amazing. But Ezra Flipcake, you have done so many things, with what you do. And I wish you the best of luck, your family. I love being able the fact that I got a chance to meet you. Thank you for coming on my show today. And thank you for being here. I wish you the best of luck. And like I said, with me, you got a friend for life, my friend. And anything that you need, always let me know.
Yes, sir. You're the same way. Thank you for allowing me on the show and giving me the time to talk to everybody.
Well, and hopefully, we'll see more of you. Hopefully you get to kind of move the circuit around a little bit.
Yeah.
People want to start signing you up. You know what I mean? All right, so here we go. Are we ready, Ezra? We're gonna pick a one. All right, guys.
And then after this, we'll call it a night. All right?
Well, came up Nancy.
Who is it? Caleb Nancy?
Nancy Cisco.
Oh, sweet. You got to make them a box.
So there you go.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. All right, so Ezra heading out. Chat. Hey, give Ezra some love, some claps. Let him know we appreciate him. I know we appreciate a lot of people in the community, but Ezra Flipcake, you've done a lot of good things behind the screen. Now we finally get you on the screen. And I know they say you can't have your cake and eat it too. But with Flipcake, You definitely can. So this is Two Boys and Their Pops in the spotlight with Flip Cake. We appreciate you guys being here. And the chat says thank you very much. Once again, congratulations to you and your family, Flip Cake. And, like I said, cake is an amazing thing. Sometimes you just need cake, guys. All right, so we are heading out. Like I said, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here, guys. Stream is going to be ending. So we hope you have a great day, guys.
Everybody have a good night.
Anything else?
No, sir.
All righty.